Guys, back to the channel with another GT Sport beta video. This is now day 21 of the beta, and well, apologies for no GT Sport beta video yesterday because, well, we did another video instead that let's play of Batman Arkham Asylum. If you guys haven't seen that, then go watch it. I mean, I had fun doing it and all that sort of stuff, so and hopefully you guys will enjoy it too. But anyways, we got a lot of stuff to do. We've got some races to race, and we need to actually unlock our daily workout car, so we should do that so we should be doing that as well. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to see more Gran Turismo Sport videos, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So as of right now, let's see what we can actually do. We can actually do a qualifying time for a GR4 car. So let's just get into our Nissan GTR, back at it again with 416 brake horsepower, 1,580 kilograms, and hard tire compound. So hopefully, although the main thing for this race is probably to, well, A, not come last, B, to actually on our daily car. I mean, I did play the game a little bit before we actually came on here, and I'm not too sure about what the car exactly will be, but if it's a good car, then it's a good car. No more or less. I mean, you know. So let's see. So far, our best lap is a 154.9. I'm not too sure if that was either yesterday or the day before that we did that. Hopefully it was yesterday, so we can actually say, "Ooh, we're getting faster and faster and faster." If not, then, well, we're gonna have to improve, aren't we? Well, anyways, as always, ladies and gentlemen, I'm rocking the full setup today. The Logitech G29 steering rig with a with the optional shifter in manual transmission, as you can see up above, and with all assists turned off. So steering and braking, I am all doing by myself. And thankfully, since we're in the GTR, the four-wheel drive should help us. So the launch control, well, the traction control side is actually switched off for this race. So that is something to say the least. Anyways, it's nice to be back in the GTR. I mean, I've missed this game, man. I mean, I don't know why, but I may have only been, like, you may be thinking, SaintsKnight, you've only been off it for one day. I mean, I know, but I don't know why. I just sort of miss it, man. And, you know, it's crazy, though. It's crazy, though, how much a guy can actually miss a game after, you know, wait for about 24 hours, give or take. Okay, we gotta learn not to actually hit that wall coming out of that corner, because if we do that, we'll lose a lot of speed. Okay, so I guess our best lap's gonna be a 154.9 for this one, because right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start our first race of the day, and I honestly have no idea what to expect from this race. Honestly, I don't really have a single clue as to what to expect from this race, man. You know, I mean, it's weird. but not a bad weird. It's just weird in a sort of sense that just a generalized sort of width, you know. Oh god, okay. Apparently there I got disconnected from the server. God dang it. Alright, so let's see, that means for now, that means we can actually get to work actually getting our car. So what we should do is get out of this car and into you know, let's go with the M6. So let's see if we can actually get somewhere. Although I don't think I've ever driven this M6 before. Then again, I don't think it'd be that much I don't think it's going to be I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference, you know? Let's see. Let's see how we can tune the car. So, what do we know about this car? Well, what we know of in this car is that it's got 567 brake horsepower. It's got 74.2 maximum torque, and it weighs about 1,313 kilograms. So it's not really that bad. And let's see, the only bad side about it though is that it is front wheel drive. That's not really ideal, but what can we do since it's a since I don't really know like what to do there. Let's see if we can actually change the tuning setup. As always, go down to transmission, make it fully automatic. Okay, strange. Apparently, if you stick it on normal, it's at the acceleration. Pay close attention to that is actually currently at 5. But if I put it in fully customized, strange, no? Wait, what the heck? Okay. Huh. I wonder if it makes any sort of difference. I doubt that it would, but if it does, yes. So without further ado, let's actually test this car, see if we can actually get faster than 115.4. Uh-oh. Let's see, 115.4 is the time to beat. I don't know if it can actually beat it, but if it can, well then, at least we'll know what car we're actually going to be using for this race. So let's see, how is this BMW like to drive? It's front wheel drive according to the game, but honestly it doesn't really feel like a front wheel drive car or an FR car. It actually, if anything, feels more like a sustainable 4-wheel drive car. Whoa, got off at 2 wheels there. And it has the power down to boot. It's actually one of the most powerful cars I actually have in GT Sport ever. And again, that can only be said because I don't have a McLaren yet. And again, hopefully we can actually get a McLaren. If that's our next car, then I'll be over the moon, man. I mean, the McLaren doesn't look that bad. Actually, the McLaren is a good-looking car. Let's change here. Nice, perfect line. The steering on this thing? Steering on this thing is absolutely bang on. It's got precise, it's got unique and perfectly. Everything about this steering is perfected. I dare say everything with this car is perfected. Then again, the engine that used to be in this, well, the engine that used to be in an M car was about, if it was a V8, this is knocked down about 2 cylinders into a V6, I believe. But it somehow produces more power than the actual V8 did, which is actually quite an achievement on BMW's end. So that is something, alright. As for the brakes in this thing are good. The brakes in this thing are good. Brakes are good, steering's good, and actually, this car overall is just a technological marvel. This car is an absolute joy to drive. It's simply mesmerizing. I never thought I'd have a BMW car that I would actually enjoy driving, because mainly these days BMWs have become a little bit too meh for myself personally, but this has got charisma, it's got presence, it's got personality, and that's a big thing in most cars. I quite like this. But anyways, guys, what do you guys think about the BMW M6? Do you guys like it? Do you guys not like it? Or do you think it was a bit of a mixed bag for you? I can understand how some people feel that. And I actually noticed that some people have just joined this. Hi, if you just joined this, we are currently driving around in this little puppy, the BMW M6 with the M Power livery. Basically, we're driving this around because, well, we're actually just trying to earn our daily workout car. We were going to join a race in our Nissan GTR GR4, but for some reason it disconnected us from the actual main server. So what we're actually doing is we're actually going to test this little puppy out, because I haven't been out in this ever, actually, just full-blown ever for this thing. And if any of you guys are new to the channel and you're wondering who the hell's this clown, we are the All Saints Network, and we actually the daily GT sports contents, or just like daily GT sport content. I actually want to get into Assetto Corsa as well, so be sure to look out for some of those videos. If you guys are interested at all, to anyone who's new, if you guys are at all interested, then then leave a like in this video and subscribe. And if anyone actually has a YouTube channel and needs some subscriptions, then needs a fellow subscriber, then subscribe to this channel, and I'll subscribe to yours. Because that's what GT Sport's all about, right? It's about banding together as a goddamn community. And that's what I want. I want to get more in with the people. Ooh, so let's see. Now we are going to go out of this track and actually go back to qualifying for the Dragon Trail Seaside GR4 event. And let's actually jump right in. Yep, so we're gonna go back to the GTI with 416 brake horsepower, 1,580 kilograms, and on hard tire compound. So let's get right into it. Now hopefully this race actually turns out to have a better result. So anyway guys, what do you guys think of Gran Turismo based on what you've seen? Because personally, based on what I've seen, I'm loving it. I'm loving the graphics, I'm loving the steering. Actually, I'm loving like everything about it, honestly, because everything from previous Gran Turismo that was good are in this game, and stuff that wasn't perfected, say like the engine sounds and basically all of that sort of stuff has been improved, in my opinion, in this game. Okay, so anyways, what do you guys think of Gran Turismo Sport? If any of you guys have it, then leave a comment down below saying that you have the beta, and if you like it, then leave a comment down there and see how many of you guys actually like it. However, if I was to nitpick though, I would honestly say that most of my problems arise with some of the community, and the fact that they would literally try and exploit some of the game's design to actually cheat or to overtake. Like for example, if there's an enemy, actually if there's if there's a driver up ahead who's who you're desperately trying to overtake and he's not budging, he's just constantly tries to block you, he just keeps moving left and right like that. Then what some people tend to do is you would actually go into ghost mode and just use that for overtaking rather than actually fighting really hard for that position. And that, I don't know about you guys, but that honestly makes me annoyed, because because honestly, a lot of us came here to went to Gran Turismo to actually race, and to have it having to be overtaken by basically at this stage most Forza players, because honestly, that's what I'm going to call them. I'm going to call them Forza Motorsport fans. So I'm going to call them Forza Motorsport fans. Anyways, our first lap is complete. We've got a 157.44, which is actually not too bad, but I feel like that we can do a hell of a lot better. We have done a hell of a lot better in the past. So we have done a hell of a lot better. Let's see, we've got 14 people join. Actually, we've got a total of 14 people actually watching the stream. That's actually amazing, since that's actually, I think I'm right in saying, probably the most amount of people actually watching this live stream, actually, that ever watched one of our live streams. So hello to everyone who's so hello to all who's just joined, or if they've just if there's people who've just stepped out. We are actually playing, we are, if you can tell, we are obviously playing the Gran Turismo Sport Beta. We are driving around in a Nissan GTR GR4 right now, and we're at Dragon Trail Seaside, hoping to bang in a good enough lap time. And if any of these people are new to the channel and are wondering who is this guy, I'm SaintsKnight. Well, Yeah, I'm
Hi
SaintsKnight,
there.
and
What are the upside down triangles on the side of the road? I'm still disappointed with the texture quality around the track. The trees look like they are straight from PS2.
honestly, well, yeah, I mean, some of the stuff, like, some of the game does have its fair share of problems and faults. I mean, the grass, for example, yeah, you're right, it kind of does look a bit miffy at times. But what you can't deny, however, is how gorgeous the cars actually look. It almost looks like it's honestly a real car. I mean, if you took this game and compared it to... Ooh, drip, understeer. If you took this game and compared it to, say, either Project Cars or... heck, even the last Gran Turismo, GT6... the advances in technology has come a long, long way. You started to get a naturally better. So yeah, the game may not be like precisely perfect in the background, but as long as you get the car, the main thing in a racing game is if you can get the cars to look good and sound good, as well as handle good, as well as having the good mechanics and gravity built down, then stuff like the backgrounds wouldn't really, well, I don't want to say they wouldn't matter, because they do matter, but they sort of become less of a problem, if that makes sense. Like, they become, the problems in it become less noticeable, so to speak.
If they fixed the textures, it would make it more immersive.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree as well, but hey, this is still in the beta stages. I mean, who's to say that the actual end game will actually probably look a lot better than this? Because this is like basic bare bones sort of stuff. Like, this is just like a wee small taster of what we can actually expect from the inevitable full release. But yeah, so we could probably expect this game to look a lot better. A lot of stuff will be improved upon. I mean, there's even a lot of stuff that we don't actually know about the game. Like, for example, the total amount of cars there is, what cars are actually in it, the list of all the tracks. Basically, there's a lot of stuff that we don't know about this game, and which makes us a little bit more anxious for the full release date, or possibly E3, to actually get some more details about this game. Hopefully, and as well as that, maybe at E3 a release date? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm hopeful that we have a 2017 release, but the fact that this game was delayed was a bit alarming, to say the least. But hopefully it was a good reason to actually delay the game, because a lot of games these days, there's a lot of games when you think, oh no, it's delayed, you think, oh no, this is not going to be good. The game's just going to end up being total and complete. It's going to be a disaster. But some games that are delayed actually took their time and actually perfect everything about the game, basically. So I hope that's why they actually delayed the game.
About the car sound, it's a lot better than GT6, but still not as good as I was hoping.
Well, I mean, as I've said before, it's the full game's not out, so maybe they can actually do some slight tweaking. But you're right when I say, you're right in saying that the handling's actually better than GT6. Because honestly, GT6 was an okay game, but there was just a little bit, it wasn't really perfected enough. It wasn't tweaked in the sort of way. But with this new game, everything is honestly looking very, very promising. I'm actually confident in this game. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to... Actually, we are going to be placed 7th in our starting grid out of 18. So that's not exactly too bad. I'm in a GTR, so hopefully we can actually make up some good time, make up some good places. And, well, hopefully we can actually use our trusty wheel here to actually...
I really hope that they don't do the standard cars anymore.
Let's actually try and get a feel of the track before we actually go out. Besides, I hope you guys are actually enjoying this video. If you are enjoying it, then please do me a favor and actually like this video. And if you're new to the channel, why not hit that subscribe button? Because I post daily GT Sport beta videos, and I'm going to continue to every day that the beta is out. And whenever the full game is released, we do have something planned for that indeed, my friends. So if you guys want to see more GT Sports in the future, then be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you guys haven't already. But anyway, self-promotion over. But as for this car, I love it. I mean, this has been my personal, like, best car. I mean, this is where we actually won. This car, we actually won our first ever race in. So I'm hopeful that this car can actually give us the places that we need. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, in about 7 seconds, our first race. See, we got a comment here saying that I really hope they don't do the standard cars. Well, honestly, that's what I kind of like about Gran Turismo, like the fact that you can take stock cars and put them around the track. Because if it was all just like racing cars, it would be a bit I won't say boring, but it would be less impactful. But still, that's why I like that's why the standard cars like N300 cars are a good thing. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are off, and we've got a good start thanks to four-wheel drive in the GTR. Oh god, everyone behind me is just chaos. Coming up to the first corner, braking hard for this. I know that a lot of people are gonna cock up this corner and wait. Okay, we're already in top 3, so this is good. This is very, very good. Whoa. Braking hard for this corner. Very nice. Into second.
By the standard cars, I mean the ones with no interiors and PS2 textures like on GT6.
First place is right there. We are totally on his tail. He's right there. Then again, oh crap, but then again, so is SaintsKnight. Or Rake. Who's in another GTR right behind us. Oh god, that could have gone slightly better. Ah, this thing's understeering. I hate whenever this thing understeers, you know what I mean? It's just... Brah. It kills most of the speed going into these corners. Okay, I see GTR and Skyline actually having a bit of a battle there. Having a bit of a interesting, like, heated debate there. Hopefully I can actually try and maybe claw my way up to first place. If not, then, well, I'll be happy with second. I'll be happy a second, because I will have actually... because I believe in this car. I believe we can actually get first place. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I'll actually be able to get first place? Or do you think that I'm reaching for the stars at this point? Reaching for something unrealistic? Yeah, leave a comment now for your predictions on where I'm going to end up. But for right now, it all seems to be good on our front. All seems to be all good right now. Very nice. Ooh, that was about 6.7 seconds faster than Ghosty's last lap, which is actually quite impressive, come to think about it. Wide on the exit. We're about 1.8 seconds faster than METM 46. So that's Mr. Alpha. So if we can keep a steady enough course, then we'd be able to, I think we might be able to actually stay in second place. I mean, hopefully we can end up in second place. Alright, that was 5.8 seconds faster. This is good. This is very, very good. Now, come on. Flat through that corner, only lifting off the accelerator just a bit, no braking. And let's see, coming up to the last corner of our second lap. Braking hard here. Nice. And full throttle through the exit. Nice. This GTR is absolutely fantastic. I love this thing. Okay, that was a 7.1 seconds faster than our last lap, but we're still about 2 seconds shy from Mr. Ghosty. We're still about 2 seconds shy. And wait, Ghosty's actually sliding? He's sliding a bit. Maybe this is my chance to actually catch some distance. Took that corner pretty much perfectly. Then again, so did I. I'm catching you. Yes, that gap has shrunk quite a bit. The gap has shrunk from sector 1 to sector... Actually, from the last sector. With 2 laps to go, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. And also, we're about 2.3 seconds ahead of the Spanish guy in a GTR, I think. Alright, brake hard for this corner. Brake hard, brake hard, brake hard. Nice. Follow the line. If I can follow the line, then maybe I can actually get the fastest way through these corners. Ease off the accelerator. Oh. Ooh, close one. Almost hit the wall. Look at that. Exactly 2 seconds off Ghosty. Come on. We can do this. I believe in the GTR. But even if we don't win... Uh-oh. That is alarming. Spanish guy and the Alfa Romeo behind is actually caught up quite a lot. See, look at that. What used to be like 2-3 seconds behind this, now he's about less than a second. That is alarming. All I need to do is actually make my laps as clean as possible with enough speed. Then we'll be actually home free. Hopefully, we'll hopefully be home free on that one. Okay, power in. Nice. This GTR, I love it. I highly doubt I'm gonna win, so I'm not even gonna try to win.
That bastard is quick.
I'm not gonna try to win, but what I want to do is actually maintain and hold second place. Wait. Oh, this is close. This is tight. Braking hard. Freaking a lot. Wait, what happened to the Alpha? Oh crap, did I hit into him? Oh no, I apologize, Mr. Alpha. If you're watching the stream, Mr. Alpha, then I apologize for hitting into you. I am so sorry, man. I'm sorry. But we are 3.2 seconds quicker than third place, which means that assuming I don't cock up, then we are going to have we are going to finish this race in second place. So let's see, final straight, well, pit straight, and there we are, ladies and gentlemen. I finished that race in second place. Not a bad way to actually start the. Well, actually, not a bad way to actually. Not bad for our first race of today. Hopefully, our next race we can be just a little. Hopefully, on our next race we could be a bit better, you know, because there's always much room for improvement. Let's see. That was actually not too bad. That was actually really good. And as well as that, we've added the 16.3 miles to our driving marathon, which gives us a total of 42 miles. That means we are going to get a new car, and new cars are always good. At least it gives us some bit of variety in our choices, the choice of life. And yeah, I mean, hopefully we actually get ourselves in a genuine good car, because if not, man, we're going to be racing this GTR quite a lot then. Anyway, congratulations to Mr. Ghosty and this and actually who won the race. Congratulations to you, buddy. You deserved it. Clearly the better driver. So let's see. How do we do on our driver's ratings and sportsmanship ranks? Our driver rating is still the same, but our sportsmanship has gone back up to B. Yes. So what I'm going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is actually get out of this and into the new car, which is... Ooh, a GR4 C7 Vet. This should be interesting. What I'm actually gonna do, what I reckon we should do now is get out of the GTR and in the Vet. See how this goes. But unfortunately, that means we're going to be a little bit less on power than we were in the GTR. We've got about 405 brake horsepower with 1,485 kilograms and on racing hard tires. So that's going to be a bit a bit mixed. But hopefully this car actually handles. Hopefully the car actually goes quite well. If not, well then, what can you do? But anyways, are you guys? Actually, let me guys know in the comments. Are you guys actually enjoying? Are you guys actually enjoying these? These GT Sport Beta videos? And if you are, then show your appreciation by leaving a like and subscribing to the channel, because it means a lot. And if you do,
can you race with cockpit cam?
Cockpit can. Actually, yes, I can. That's what I might actually do for this race. I'm actually gonna go into cockpit for this race, so hopefully we can actually. So yeah, we'll do that for sure, definitely. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to. Anyway, as I was saying, if you like these GT Sport Beta videos, then please be sure to actually subscribe to the channel, because, well, it helps us quite a lot. And if you do subscribe...
Are you getting Dirt 4? I'm looking forward to it.
Dirt 4. Now that is actually... It's a good question. Yes, I actually have already secured my pre-order for Dirt 4, and as soon as it comes out on this channel, we will be doing videos on it that maybe you guys can actually join in. We'll open up a couple of multiplayer lobbies and actually do some races on it. Besides, if you guys want to actually see that, and if you guys actually want to be part of these Dirt 4 open lobbies,
it's a pity that the camera does not twist when you turn.
Yeah, I mean, that is the only complaint I have with Cockpit View, that it doesn't really like react or twist. But I'm assuming that the VR compatibility with this thing, which this game will have. This game has confirmed of having a VR mode in it, like a VR racing mode. I don't know if that's going to be online or just for single player only. I'm going to assume that it's single player only, because an online multiplayer component in that would be a bit difficult to fathom. But I'm assuming that the cockpit view for Gran Turismo will be even better with the PlayStation VR, so that should be something to look forward to. We'll hopefully if I get a PlayStation VR by the time the full GT Sport beta actually does come out, then maybe we can actually test it, and I'll give like a first impressions on it. Because as of yet, I don't really have a VR yet, but it's on the list. It's on my sort of bucket list of like PS4 features that I must own. But anyways, there's a lot of stuff coming up that we're actually going to do onto the channel. We're actually, as I've said before, we're going to be doing some Dirt 4 videos, like maybe doing like the campaign, some of the multiplayer sort of stuff, like that can involve you guys at home if you have a PlayStation 4, that is. And and also what we've got coming up is Project Cars.
I think that VR comes bad on racing games. Lexus GS.
Lexus GS, I mean, Lexus GS, I honestly... the GS is actually one of my favorite Lexuses, because honestly, it's not that expensive. It's, it doesn't look that bad, and for the cost, it's not that really bad concerning, like, for a Lexus that is. Then again, Lexus have always had the width of goldfishes and masonry and all that sort of stuff. But as for the channel, what we're going to be doing is sometime in the future, whenever the game...
GT Sport, there are only sport race cars, no regular cars like the previous GT games, right?
Yes and no. I mean... Yes, you can actually...
G27.
G27. As I was saying, for Gran Turismo Sport, you can actually race normal cars in this. Like, for example, for the first car, we got a super impressive WRX STI, like normal road going WRX STI. And over the course of that, over the course of this beta, we've actually unlocked a Ford Focus ST, which is our most recent N300 car, and the Mitsubishi Evo 10. So you can actually race regular cars. You can race regular cars as much as you can with some race cars, as you can see my Corvette C7 there. So yeah, you can actually do a bit of both. I mean, sort of the main thing with all Gran Turismos, honestly, is that you can actually race what you want, where you want. It's kind of the main sort of theme. Well, maybe not what, maybe because that's probably that's probably more likely for Project Cars 2, which is another racing game that I'm actually super excited for. I mean, the first one, I will admit, was a bit of a slight disappointment. But
when can I buy GT?
When can you buy GT? You can actually buy you can actually pre-order. From what I can understand, you can pre-order Gran Turismo Sport right now. You can pre-order right now on Amazon and all that, actually, on all like known game retailers. But as for release dates, there hasn't been confirmed as a release date since E3. All we know is that sometime this year. All we know is that sometime this year. It may be towards the end of the year, probably more likely. I mean, I don't know, but what I
was really excited for Cars 1, but it was a letdown.
Yeah, same. Actually, I kind of felt the same way with Project Cars 1. I mean, don't get me wrong, I liked the game, but in terms of
Thanks for the information.
No problem, my man. Happy to actually happy to keep you guys informed. And besides, when the full game actually does come out, I will be doing tons and tons of videos on that, and even a sort of show that can actually involve you guys and a chance for you guys to actually win a prize.
Who's the robot lady that talks?
But if you guys actually want to see that, be sure to stick around. Be sure to leave a like on all our GT on this video, and actually be sure to subscribe and turn your post notifications on if you have subscribed, so you'll never miss any of our videos, let it be Dirt 4, GT Sport, or Assetto Corsa, or even Dirt 4 when that game comes out, because obviously the first day I'm going to get it, I'm going to be playing the heck out of this game, and I'm actually going to do lots of videos on it for you guys, and hopefully we can actually get some of you guys involved. And maybe if you guys actually are planning on getting Dirt 4, maybe we can actually open up a lobby, and we can actually race, see how good my fans are, you know. So anyways, if you guys want that to happen, then don't forget to actually subscribe and leave a like, and honestly just to stick around, because there's a lot of good stuff coming up on this channel.
Which track is your favorite and which track you dislike?
What's my favorite track? That's oh, the robot lady that talks. That's the PlayStation that actually lets me know what everyone is commenting right now, and so that means I don't have to read the comments. But what track's my favorite and least favorite? For favorite, it's kind of a hard one between this and the Brands Hatch GP circuit, like the Grand Prix circuit. The worst, by far and away, the Nürburgring. On my own, the Nürburgring is good, but with people, it's kind of but with other players, it is sort of difficult to actually race on it, because the track is so narrow, so tight, that you can't really get a lot of overtakes. And if you can, it's almost always because of either user error or the fact that people just try and ghost themselves on you. So there you go. Actually, so there we are. Actually, but if I had to pick one for favorites, I'm probably gonna have to go with Brands Hatch. I'm slightly more biased to that because it's a UK British track that I know, because well, I live in the in Britain.
Yeah, I agree. I wonder how they race the N24 in real life.
And besides, I actually watch some of the olden days of Formula 1, you know, when it was actually good. And Brands Hatch was always the track that was at the actually at the British Grand Prix before, like, Silverstone was like big, like the actually key Grand Prix circuit for Britain, you know. So yeah. So to sum it up, Brands Hatch, my favorite track. Nürburgring, not my worst, not my most hated track, but not my favorite either. Okay, we've got an SLS right up alongside us. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna give him that. I'm gonna give him that. See if I can actually get down on a power. See if we can draft him. Can we draft him? Can we draft him? Okay, for some reason I'm not feeling the vet as I am actually as much as I would feel the GTR, because maybe in the GTR I felt more safe. I felt more confident with the GTR. Whereas this, I don't know, I kind of feel a bit less confident, because I think this thing has less grip, less traction. Besides, I think there's like a couple of... There's even a bloody Hyundai in front of me. That's how bad this actually is. Okay. See if we can actually...
watch BTCC at Brands Hatch. Can you choose for the next race the Toyota LMP1 car?
Now BTCC, I love that as well. Actually, that is honestly a good racing series. Which is what... And I honestly think they should add that into... Dang it. Slight miscalculation there. I think it would be actually either a good game to explore, or, simply enough, would be a good like part of like Gran Turismo or Forza Motorsport or something like that. But for PlayStation purposes, let's say Gran Turismo, because it's everyone in the stream knows that Gran Turismo is far superior than Forza, right? Okay, you know what? Let's find out. What do you guys think is better? Are you guys the sort of people that are like pro GT or Gran Turismo, or pro or are you guys more Forza enthusiasts? I don't know, guys. Leave your thoughts down below. Dang it. That was not good. That was not a very good... Uh-oh, God. Okay, I have no idea where I'm going. My TV shut down. Okay. Go. I'm surprised I didn't get last because of that, ladies and gentlemen. And the reason why that happened, the reason why I'm now in second to last, is because my TV decided to try and shut down. I hate when that happens. But anyway, as for the Toyota LMP1 car, I'm not too sure if I have gotten that, but the closest thing I have to that is a Toyota FT-1, I think. Which I think maybe
People
probably...
says that GT is so bad, but actually is only a beta.
Exactly, I mean, that's why... So those people right now are saying, ooh, Gran Turismo Sport... Actually, the Gran Turismo Sport's bad. We played it and it's not really good. Listen, it's in beta stages. I mean, a lot of games in, like, beta development are actually... They're not the final representation. It's not the final representation of the game. I mean, there's obviously still stuff that they're gonna need to add into it. Like, for example, some of the textures and...
Have they changed the pit stop for every race class, like in fast pit stop for F1 and in slow pit stop for LMP cars?
Hey, that might actually be a good idea. I mean, you could also have it in a sort of way like for Gran Turismo, this is just a thought now. What if you can add like an element in that where you can actually customize maybe your own team? And like depending on how well you're doing in races is reflected on your staff, their morale. Depending on like if their morale is high, then they're more likely to do a good job. If the morale is low, then it'd be like low. Actually, then they would probably be less likely to actually do a good enough job.
Always had a PlayStation, but kinda want an Xbox for Forza because of the customization and car variety.
I mean, Forza, I mean, yes, that's a good thing, but I would honestly argue that well, yeah, whilst the customization in Forza is good, the community in it, not so much. Because I went to a friend's house who owns an Xbox One. I played Forza Motorsport 6, and let me tell you, every single like person who was in that race, they were just a bunch of, well, cheats, if I'm honest, because they would always try and like crash you off, spin you out, just try and put you out of the race for no apparent reason whatsoever. I mean, and that's annoying. Whereas people in Gran Turismo, they actually know that they actually like genuinely want to race, rather than having it being a total demolition derby, you know? I mean, that's why I will always prefer Gran Turismo to that's why I'll always prefer Gran Turismo to Forza. I mean, and as for the car variety, I mean, yes, as for the car variety, it does have a lot of good variety. That's what I will give Forza credit for. I will commend them on the amount of variety. But the fact that for Forza you have to pay for Porsche, whereas in this Gran Turismo you actually get Porsche on release date for free, that's kind of if I'm honest. Anyways, congratulations to Mr. LAX_Flex for winning the race. Good job, buddy. You deserved it. And let's see, how did we do? We may have ended up
hyped for PS5. Smile.
PS5. PS5. I mean, if it's anything like Project Scorpio, then yes, I am excited for that. But as for right now, I'm happy with PlayStation 4. Hopefully they can find some new ways to actually innovate that. So let's see, our fastest time on this circuit is 1:15.4. If we compare that to worldwide, that's kind of really low, if I'm honest. But what we're actually going to do for our final race of the day is we are actually going to swap cars. We are going to be driving this bad boy, a Toyota FT-1 VGT. Now this is a
GT had always mostly Japanese cars. When will the new Ta series game come?
GTA, I mean, I'm not expecting a new GTA for, well, first things first, Gran Turismo and Japanese cars. I mean, can you blame them? I mean, Sony are a Japanese company, and they have a lot of Nissans and all that stuff. But then again, that's because in the last Gran Turismos, Nissan has always sponsored them. They gave them money to actually like help fund build the games, and I'm guessing it's kind of the same story with the new Gran Turismo. So hopefully, maybe that's why you'll see a lot of Japanese cars. And as for Mr. Oanis Hitch's question about Grand Theft Auto, I mean, I'm not too sure about that one, because GTA, as we all know, GTA 5 is still like the online community is still thriving. It's still, new players are getting on and into it every single day, and short cards are up and up and up. But with the impending release of Red Dead Redemption 2, I don't know how many people in that are going to stick around. So I'm going to say, my guess is probably either the end of this console's generation, like with Grand Theft Auto 5, or maybe the start of the PS5.
I'm guessing new GTA in 2020 or 2021.
2020 or 2021? I'm probably gonna guess more 2021, because GTA 5 I think took a bit of time to actually get there, like to get to the game where it actually is like now. I believe that took quite a while, but then again, I would probably see it more likely happening at the end of the PlayStation 3's life cycle. That way, Rockstar can actually do what they did for Grand Theft Auto 5, and that is remaster it for PlayStation 5, sell a lot more copies, and therefore, and in doing so, and by doing so, making them tons and tons of money in the process. I mean, it's obvious that the new GTA is going to sell a bucket load of money. Well, more than a bucket load, a crap ton of money. And as for GTA, although I don't want them to do Grand Theft Auto 6 for quite a while. If that gets announced as the next game, then I'd be slightly worried, because it'd be too soon since we've actually had a last GTA, which is GTA 5. But what I actually want Rockstar to actually do for their next project after Red Dead Redemption 2 is maybe a return to Midnight Club, maybe, because it is in huge demand, because everyone's seen what Rockstar can do with cars and customization. For example, the customization for the cars in the GTA 5 online. And if they were given licenses to actual real cars, imagine the possibilities that you can have with that. It may actually probably end up being one of the most sold racing games of all time, because if I may remember, Midnight Club may not have actually sold well, but it actually got a video game equivalent of a cult following, I believe. And now we've got people demanding a new one. So hopefully, maybe we might actually get...
It would be cool if you could do legal work in the new GTA, such as a truck driver or in cop.
No, that might actually be a good idea, actually. Although GTA 6... Then again, for GTA 6, what I wanted to do for GTA 6, actually, while we're on the subject of it, is I want them to actually move to a place that we've never actually seen before, or at least move it to London or Tokyo or Hong Kong or something. Because if we can move it to Tokyo, we can actually try and maybe recreate some scenes from Tokyo Drift. I mean, I'm crazy, but I guess I'm the only one who actually wants to recreate one of the worst Fast and Furious movies, according to everyone. Maybe, call me crazy. But London setting would actually be good as well. I mean, imagine what you could do with that in the right hand. But anyways, we're about to enter our final race here at Willow Springs International Raceway, Big Willow. And the Toyota that I'm driving, I'm actually confident. I'm actually gaining confidence in this car. And hopefully we can actually make something happen. But as for the idea of legal work, if I'm not mistaken, if you own a PC, then you can actually download excuse me, a mod
Why
for
does
that?
the car sound similar?
You think that the car... Okay, that's strange. Okay, so apparently I'm gonna be... Okay, wait. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait till the race starts to actually confirm where I'm gonna be ending up, but it's been jumping all around the place. But anyways, as for why the cars sound similar, I mean, then again, since this is this is a like Vision Gran Turismo car, and this car must obviously be based on like a current like car like it's actually out there. Because this isn't like a real, like, actual car that you can actually drive in real life. This is actually Gran Turismo's own, like, design of car. Like what they did for some cars in GT6 is when I believe they actually started to do that with well, GT6 or GT5 actually with Red Bull and the X 2010 or 2014, I believe it was. The car that for a while in Gran Turismo was actually the most powerful, most fastest, most deadliest car out there. But anyways, to answer your question, I think the reason why this car sounds similar to I think some of the other cars is because this is
They did that already in GT4 with the Nike car, I think, LOL.
Yeah, I mean, God, imagine if they actually brought back GTA 4 for PlayStation 4. I mean, they have brought it back for Xbox One through Xbox backwards compatibility. But it would be so cool if they could actually, you know, bring it for PlayStation 4, because that's what we need. Come on, Sony, we know you're listening. We need backwards compatibility up in here. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start our final race of the day. I think I'm going to be starting off in last place. That's not good. But hopefully we can actually make something better actually happen potentially. Let's see. Good enough start. Haven't moved up any places, but as I said, start of a race. Not expecting to. Okay. So I hope you guys are actually enjoying this video, because honestly this has been quite fun talking to you guys.
Do you like tuning cars, modificate them, or maybe you prefer real simulation?
Anyways, I hope you guys are actually enjoying this video. I know I am. I always enjoy making these Gran Turismo stuff, because I'm always like happy to actually hopefully try and answer some questions from you guys about that you may have on the game, or hopefully try and add some like conspiracy try and cook up some theories on the internet about certain aspects to the game, and hopefully what we can actually hope for in the future for not just this game, but for the future of this series in general. But anyways, if you do enjoy this video, then be sure to subscribe. Because as I said before, I do daily GT Sport videos. I've been doing them every day since the beta was bought out for the Europeans, and I will continue to do so until the beta actually ends up finished. And besides, if you guys are actually interested in buying this game, then be sure to visit GameStop if you're in America. But just like anywhere that sells games, pre-order your copy, cause well, and whoa, what the heck is going on here? It's a little bit of a turf war between BMW and Jag F-Type back there. But it don't matter for them because I just take them both, take their places. Hell yeah. And that's them in full swing. God dang it, that's not what I need. But we have made quite a... We have done really rather well. Oh god, that's Mr. Beamer. That is Mr. Beamer really behind us. I do not like to see an M6 behind us. See, around this corner, stand second, lift off, power through, nice. Nice. The more I try... Whoa! BMW's actually trying to got his tail out there. Didn't expect that. Whoa, whoa, on the dirt. Stay out of the dirt, SaintsKnight. Stay out of the dirt. I mean, come on. Anyways, I am warming up to this car. The more I drive it, the more I'm... Shit! At least I'm not the only one who actually went off. Besides, I am, so the more and more I actually drive this car, the more and more that I actually get used to it. Although, that being said, I could possibly do with a couple of more.
Is there any NASCAR circuit?
I could maybe try and actually perfect my driving on it just to... God dang. That's a big one. Well, that's only the Ferrari overtook us, which is actually quite amazing, seeing as how... God dang it. Okay, main goal today... Well, main goal for this race is to not end up last. Even if it ends up like I'm third from last, which is where I'm currently at now, then I'll be fine, because I will have made some overtakes. Which, in all honesty, is not too bad at all. But anyways, that Ferrari, though, is quite quick. It's pulling off of me quite a bit. And so's the rest of the pack. I mean, look at that! 32.7 seconds faster than me. That is actually really, you know, meh. See, into fourth, to third, nice. This car is amazing. This car is so good, so controlled. The only times that it, in fact, this car is actually so perfect. The only times that it actually screwed up was whenever I wasn't I was not probably paying attention. Or maybe I was actually missing something, or maybe I took... It's all down to user error. God, I forgot to change. Okay, as long as I stay in front of Mr. AMG GTS behind me there, then everything should be fine. Now go. Thanks for the bump, Mr. AMG. Now come on. I'm right there. I can finish this race. Come on. Yes. Finished with 1 second to spare. Do I like... Okay, 2 questions actually. I'll go with the first question first of all. Do I like tuning cars? Honestly, well, Yes and no. Yes, I tune. Actually, I like to occasionally tune for drifting if I want to actually see if I can actually get the car to actually slide out. So I like to actually do like drift builds on particular cars, like for example the BMW M4 would be a perfect one, the Super Impreza and an Evo, they'd probably be good as well. And as for NASCAR circuits, well, there is a NASCAR circuit that was added before this, not too sure what it was, but there is definitely oval tracks. Anyway, congratulations to Mr. Tira Laliva, who finished this race in first place in his Subaru WRX STI GR3. And commiserations to me for ending up in stone dead third from last. Anyways, I think that this is a good place as any to end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you never miss any of our videos. And apart from that, I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, peace.